Hello, this is from module 5 and the topic is JSON, that is JavaScript Object Notation. Actually, JavaScript Object Notation is a lightweight format for string and transporting data. That means it is used for transporting data from server to a client, that is web page. That means sending data from server to web page, and this JSON is actually using or it is functioning. And and it is also a self-describing and easy to understand one. And how it is like, actually it's shown there is an example, and here the example name is employee, and the employee is actually an array, and it consists of more than uh, or more than number of objects, that is, or more than number of key value pairs. Actually the key value pairs are here, the employees consist of two key value pairs, that is, not two key values, two objects, that is a first name of that is one object is there, and that is row. That means inside the first square bracket there are consist of different array values, and the first array value is inside the first curly bracket, that is separated by a comma. That means you can see here a square bracket is started after the employee colon, a square bracket is started, then thereafter a curly bracket that consists of certain key value pairs. The key actually is a string, that is the first name, that is actually a string. It is quoted in a quotation, okay, double quotes, that is first name, then colon, then John. It is also actually a value for that key. That first name holds the value John, okay. And another, again a key value pair is there for the first array object array, that is last name, it is actually a key, and colon, then doi, that is actually the second key value pair. Actually these two consist of an array of a single array value. The next array value is the another one, Anna and Peter, okay. Anna, Peter, that is the first name is again a key value pair, key, and the Anna is another value for. Actually these two actually consist of array, okay. This is simple. Any next is JSON, the syntax rule. Actually, defining JSON, there are certain rules are there. Actually, the JSON data consists of a name and a value pair. That means a consists of the name or value pair. That is, again, I have shown the above example. It is first name colon John. It is actually a keyword value, name or key value pair. That is what the first syntax rule is there. Again, second one, data is separated by comma. You have seen that in the first array, the first name colon John, comma, last name colon Doe. Actually, these two are two name value pair. Okay, first name value pair is first name John, and the second name value pair is last name. Actually, this is separated by a comma. The syntax rule is there. You can give more key value pairs, but it should be separated by comma. Okay, the next one is curly braces hold objects that I have already shown you. The first array, that is the curly bracket, starts after the employee square bracket, a curly bracket is start. Actually, this is first array object. The first name John and last name, it is actually an array object. Okay, it's an object value. So the curly braces holds the object, and the second one is Anna Peter, that is the second object, okay. Then square bracket holds the array that I already described the above example, employee colon square bracket. That square bracket holds inside the square bracket. We are defining all the array elements, okay. The array consists of different objects, that the objects are denoting inside the curly bracket. There are more objects are there, so it is separated by comma. After the first array curly bracket, you can see a comma is there, and that comma separates the different objects. Okay, and the next one is JSON data type. Actually, starting to the details of JSON data type, I am explaining there are two types of JSON data types. The first one is simple data type, and the second one is complex data type. Okay, two types: simple data type and the complex data type. Okay, simple data type means it consists the value. That means those are very specific values are there. That means it consists only a single data type like that. Okay, that is, and inside this simple data type, there are four data types are included in the simple type. That means those are directly um, direct value. Direct. That means those are specific. Okay. So it consists of four data types that are included in simple data type. The first simple data type is, or the first data type which is related to the simple data type, or which is inside the simple data type, is string. That means string is a direct data type. Direct means a specific value is there, string value. First one is string. That means the string actually defines the string value, and it is denoted inside the, what will be inside the double quotes. Okay, this actually for each key value pair, the value string, if it is value string, you have to define this string value inside the double quotes. Here an example is there inside the object, that is curly bracket holds the object. Here the first object gives the key value pair as color blue, so the blue and color are the string values, so it holds inside the double quotes. Okay, the second one is number. Okay, actually the number means it represents the base 10 value, that is 0 to 9. That means it includes the digits. Also the number which represents the negative numbers also. In the number of data type, it represents the negative numbers also. That means from base 10 value, that is 0 to 9, and it also represents, or it also holds the values negative numbers. And it can also store fraction numbers. That means fraction 1 by, that is point, that is floating numbers. It can also holds fraction. It can also have an exponential, that is e raised to. That means the power e raised to. It can also holds the value exponent value. Okay, that means the number data type can holds the base 10 value 0 to 9 and negative numbers, then fractions and the exponential. So the number data type holds these kinds of values. That is digital values. Digit means the numbers base 10. Okay, then next one is Boolean. Boolean means it holds the value, or the data type Boolean holds the value that gives the expression true or false. That means either true or false. So the key value pair holds the value either true or false. That I have shown and the example, that is visibility colon true. So the visibility holds the Boolean expression either true or false, that is visible or not. Okay, the next one is null. There is actually no value to assign. That means it is actually a null. That means there is nothing. Actually here the example shows the popularity. It is actually a string. So it is inside the quotes, double quotes. After that popularity a colon. So the popularity is a key and the value here is null. So nothing is defined there. Simply a comma is there. So that means it holds the value, that popularity holds the value null, so it doesn't has any value. That means the popularity assigns null value. Okay, actually these four are the simple data type, Actually, please make sure it is in JSON. Okay, the next data type is complex data type. Actually, the next two data types which are included in complex, that means the object and array consist of different types of data types inside these two. So it is comes in the complex. So actually an object is an unordered set of name and value pairs inserted in a curly bracket. So actually again I have set inside in previous that actually the object holds inside the curly bracket. So inside a curly bracket it shows the what will be object. So object contains a noded set of names or value pairs. Actually object contain the zero or more. Actually again I am already saying in the example, from the example, it consists more number of key value or name value pairs. Actually the example here is visibility. So visibility is the name colon true. That means it is actually a name value pair or key value pair. That is one key value pair. The another key value pair is popularity immense. So it is second key value pair. These two key value pairs are separated by comma. So there are zero or more number of name or value pairs are there. Okay, so an object consists of more key value number pairs. Okay, and both are separated by comma. Okay, and the name and the value are separated using colon. Okay, again the three things, please note it. It is first one is it is the object holds inside the curly bracket. The object consists of more zero or more number of name value pairs and each is separated by comma. Again, key or name value pairs is separated by colon. The string holds inside the double quotes. Okay, so object consists of more number of key values. Then next one is array. Actually, array is an ordered collection of values and it begins with ampersand, not ampersand, it begins with square bracket. Okay, actually array holds the value inside the square bracket. That means inside the square bracket consists of array. An array consists of different objects. That means begins with square bracket and ends with square bracket. Okay, inside the square bracket it holds the array. Its values are separated and there are values. Those values are collection of objects. So these objects are separated by comma. Okay, just please go through these